Morning everyone, Susan here. It's been a while since I've done a video. I haven't been inspired. I have started a lot of things, but haven't finished anything but this. And I started this past week after I found this little mermaid picture. So finally felt inspired, have loved all the mermaid videos that I have seen on YouTube. And I said, okay, let's just get going, get it started, and finish it. No matter what, it's going to get finished. So anyway, here it is. It is an envelope journal that's been coffee dyed. I've added, as you can see what I've added, and Mod Podge for durability. I've added some little pearls, seed beads, and these are sewn in, and then I also put some little glossy accents around them just because they were moving quite a bit, and I didn't want it to fall apart. So there that is. And then I also added this dangle. It has a little seahorse on it to keep in with the theme. And I make this dangle off of watching several different videos. They're all over YouTube about how you take something like a stick or a straw, and I happen to use these toothpicks, prong looking things, so that's why mine are the shape they are. You wrap them up with paper, material, wire, lace, whatever it is you want, and you end up with these. Aren't they beautiful? I love eclectic anything. So I started making them. They got bigger and bigger. They're supposed to be about a third of this size. And then I started adding the charms at the end and the little loop at the top. So there you have it. That's what I've been doing. So I put one on this book, and it's the length of the book. I liked it. I added it with a piece of seam binding so they could take it off if it interfered with their journal writing. It is 2 signatures sewn in, and let's go inside. One of those Tim Holt things. That's the first time I've used one of those little Tim Holt things. Left enough seam binding on here where they can expand it as they need it. Okay. So here we are. The inside is kind of a heavy canvas material that I sewed all around. Has a little writing book page here that I covered in this sheer sparkly gold fabric. Stuck it on with a pen so you can take it off right on it, stick it back on. Little old rusty key. Did some spray painting on here. Put mermaid. Little bit of shimmer because you think of shimmering waters with the mermaids. And then, would you look at this? I drew a mermaid's tail. Now, this is my idea, my interpretation of a mermaid tail. I started ruffling this fabric. Well, it's not fabric, it's paper. It's pattern paper. And it reminded me the way it drew up of a mermaid's tail. And so I said, okay, let's do something different. Maybe it'll get inspired. So I made a mermaid's tail. Added a little bling on fabric there. Did the shimmer. Put Practice Random and Senseless Acts. That's my favorite stamp. Little splotches. Oh, look here. Now I have Stamp Boutique. I think it's Daniel Torres, I think is his name. I may have that wrong. But anyway, these are those funky little stamps. I got them all over the place. Just love them. And so, made a little envelope. And inside are these little gold envelopes that you can hide a little secret note in there. But I try to keep with the theme of gold and metallics and mermaid. So there it is. And then I have a little gold paper clip, a little gold seahorse. Another mermaid, Be Brave. We tend to not finish things because we don't think people are going to like them. Finish them anyway. Do what you like, the way you like it, and if someone else likes it, great. If they don't, who cares? So, little stamp looks like bubbles, and then that has glimmer mist on that page. Don't know if you can see it. But, coffee dyed paper, glimmer mist. I put a little bit of frayed fabric on here because it reminded me of seaweed. Had to have a little green with the blue. Another one of those little pattern paper with some washi tape. Flip out, little tuck behind another mermaid picture, which I thought was cute. Another little envelope with a pocket to stick notes in. Covered it with some more of that pretty dot. Reminded me of gold bubbles, that's why I used it. Left a little tuck there. Use some of the paper that I oversprayed on. More ruffles. Here's some fabric and burlap. Lots of writing space. I like to use my journals. I like to make journals that people can use. There's a little tuck spot. Thought I had something in there. Guess I took it out. Put it somewhere else. Another little envelope. I finally broke down and got one of those envelope punch boards to make these little envelopes. Then realized I had another Martha Stewart board. What is it? Where we scoreboard that has the envelope maker on the back. I didn't even know it was there. So, okay. Here's a little, it's fabric that's been stamped on. I didn't do the stamping. I actually bought a couple of yards of this a long time on Etsy. I don't remember where I got it, but I love it. I think it's in French. I'm not sure. Little card, little fold out. Had some gold on it. Thought it'd be cute in there. Isn't that pretty? Just shiny. Tried to stamp a seahorse on there, but it's hard to see. But that's okay. You can't see him in the water very well anyway. Gold 8. Here's a little green card, which I thought was cute. Coffee dyed. Now, this pocket was made by, I'll probably get her name wrong, but Sajida? Excuse me if I'm butchering that name. But she's the one who makes these caveman journals. And I've seen her on YouTube and on Junk Journal Junkies. And she is fabulous. I've ordered some coffee dyed papers from her and these little envelopes. And I love them. If I can think about it, I'll try to find her YouTube and link it at the bottom. So anyway, she made these little envelope pockets. And then she has these little pieces of paper that are punched the same as the envelope. Cutest thing. So of course I had to add a little gold envelope. Has a little pull out in there for a little bling. And I put this behind it in the tuck spot. And it's got a little seahorse on it also. Keeping with the theme. And what's a mermaid without a pearl somewhere in it? Added a paper clip with a pearl on it. Oh. And here is, if I can get that off without messing it up, a picture of a, I call it a modern day mermaid. She's in the water at a pool, and I just loved her. So I coffee dyed it and added these bugle beads. Sewed them in there. Thought it was cute. Made a flap out of it. You see where I sewed it. Hidden spot. I'll come back and fix that in a minute if I can't get it on there real quick like. There it goes. Very good. More ruffles. I really like that pattern. Old pattern paper we used to make clothes with. I guess some people still do. I don't. Fish stamp. Pocket. Put a little lace on there. Now, I'd like to say I thought of making this pocket myself, but I didn't. I was sewing this tail stuff on this page, and what do you think? Yep, it was connected. Some more seaweed looking fabric. Another fold out envelope. Hidden spot. More of that gold bubble fabric. Just made a little tuck spot out of the flap of the envelope, and here is a little doodad tag. Now this is pretty. Look at that. You don't see many children mermaid pictures. I thought that was great. Off of somewhere on the internet. Printed it out a while back. Copied at it. Added this little fold out because it was gold. Thought it was pretty. And these are envelope liners. When I bought it, I thought I might put them in some envelopes, but I just like them plain. So there we go. Here you go, Irene. I Mod Podged some napkins because it was gold. You know, Irene is Crafty Irina. She is the napkin queen. Here's another one of those Stampin' stamps. Octopus. It looks like I lost that. That was a little another little seahorse, I think. I'll have to find out. Add something else. Not sure what happened. Another seahorse. Another pocket made out of that material. I don't know what I'm doing. I ran out of that material. This little note in there. I can't remember what I put in there. Oh, some little cutouts of the seahorses so that they could add it. Octopus seahorse if they wanted to. If I decide to give this journal away, I haven't decided yet. Listen there. Washi tape. Pocket in the back. Now I spent a little time on this. Isn't this cute? It's one of those fold out envelopes. I'm not sure. I think it might be Paula Lemon who started this trend. Where the paper folds out and you can write on it. I put a mermaid's tail. That was cute. Since I drew that mermaid tail further on up in the journal. Anyway, and so that is in the side pocket. Flap folds over, and there you have it. Mermaid tails, little junk journal. Hope you like it. It was fun being back and being with you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.